Yo, what is up, Crocs and clan members, Poke fans, and others who have stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today I'm going to be doing another viewer requested video. Desder100 wanted me to talk about my thoughts, or kind of how the difference between regular evolutions and mega evolutions. So, let's go. Now, I hope I understood your video request as much as possible. The way I think of it is, he wants me to talk about essentially uh, what is the difference between a Pokemon just evolving and then a Pokemon mega evolving. The way I think of it like this is, technically, if you want to talk about the whole evolution, the idea of evolution in real life, a person or an animal or a plant or anything evolves, and in order to, or the creature, the thing, it basically adapts to its environment, or the one that's able to live in the environment is able to, produce offsprings and the yada yada yada. I see regular evolutions like that. It's essentially the Pokemon itself is just adapting itself to nature or to its environment, or just essentially making itself better suited for wherever it's at. Or you could think of it as, when a Pokemon evolves, it's reaching another stage of its family life. It kind of like, if you don't want to see it the evolution way, like in real life, think of it as, people or animals. For that, an animal is born, or a person is born, and they're a baby, and that's, in turn, baby Pokemon, or just Pokemon that hatch from eggs. Then, they grow older. Now that also comes into effect, because there's Pokemon that just are strictly themselves. They have no evolutions at all. Or, you have those Pokemon that will evolve once, and then you have, the typical start off with base, and then you evolve once, and then you evolve a second time. Kind of, this is where that kind of theory goes like kind of crazy, because the one that makes the most sense is obviously the one that evolves twice. You have the main Pokemon that's a baby, and it evolves once, and it's kind of like the young adults slash like teenagers version of it. And in its final stage, it's essentially, when it's all grown up, it's in its adult form essentially. For Pokemon that only evolve once, though, you can just see it as like it's just half and half. You know how some animals, they're born, and then the next stage of their life they're technically already adults. I can't give an example right now, but just picture it like that. The one that obviously doesn't help out is the Pokemons that don't evolve at all. Those are just special cases. I honestly don't understand why those Pokemon don't have evolutions. But then there's certain Pokemon that don't evolve that have Mega Evolutions. And the way I've always seen Mega Evolution, and one of the main reasons why I was upset about the whole Mega Rayquaza thing, is that I've always seen Mega Evolution as unlocking a Pokemon's true power. Essentially, when they're in their basically final form, their adult form, if you want to look at it like that, or the more mature form, essentially, they have a power inside them that's locked away. And this power is essentially what Mega Evolution does is basically being able to unlock that hidden potential that all Pokemon, or all mature Pokemon, have. That's why you have Pokemon that don't evolve, like Mawile and Kangaskhan, and then you have Pokemon that evolve once, like Lucario and dang it, I totally just like went blank right there. Is Lucario? No, Scizor, like Lucario and Scizor, and then you have Pokemon that evolve multiple times, twice, like Garchomp and Charizard. It's essentially they're in their mature state, they have an ability to unlock even greater powers, but because the powers are supposed to be locked away inside of them, they can only use them during battles, because that's when their senses are at their height, and the adrenaline rush and all that stuff. I kind of see it like that. It's basically the thing that keeps them in the mega stage is possibly like adrenaline. You know how there's the whole fight or flight state, or for humans, there's the fight or flight state. When you're presented with danger or a threat, you have two options. You can either run away, and most of the time you have the ability to get away, well, depending on your physical state, or you can stay and fight, and then you're kind of like pumped with adrenaline, and this it's kind of like a rush. Essentially, it's supposed to help you, kind of survive. Essentially, the whole fight or flight thing is surviving. So the way I could, you could picture Mega Evolution is essentially it's that fight or flight uh, form, except the only option is to fight because you're a Pokemon and you have a trainer, and the trainer wants you to battle. So you don't have the option to fight. Plus the fact that Pokemon just tend to fight anyways. They don't back down unless they're like really really small Pokemon, really basically like the babies. They honestly they don't have this power, so they can't really defend themselves in the wild. But other Pokemon do, so they tend to fight off. They don't tend to back out, right? Unless they're defeated for the most part, they tend to stay put. So the moment of the only option of fighting, well, the adrenaline's already rushed. You're getting pumped with it. You're ready to go, and essentially, the Mega Evolution happens. The hidden power unlocks, right? And you're able to fight at your maximum potential. And then the battle's over. The adrenaline goes down. Thus, the lock goes back on. Power is sealed till the next time. That's the way I see it. Like that's the way you could kind of. I don't know if you guys could visualize that in your heads, but that's kind of how I see it. So essentially, Mega Evolution is strictly. I guess now that I've said all that, the way you could probably picture it is Mega Evolution happens when you have the ability to unlock your true potential, your true power, and the power inside of you, but is only available when you are in an adrenaline rush, when you're in the middle of a battle where you need to basically just survive and win for your trainer. Whereas just regular evolution is just yourself just adapting to new powers that you can later, achieve through a slow process. But regular evolutions can happen at any time and for any number of reasons. It doesn't necessarily have to be when you're fighting. We've seen this, like for example, I can think of it, Grovyle. Grovyle, when he was trying to win, what was it? I can't remember what the Pokemon was, but he was trying to like win. It was during the Hoenn Saga. No, not the Hoenn Saga. Kanto, when they went to the Battle Frontier stuff. Grovyle was trying to win. I can't remember for the life of me what Pokemon it was. I think it was a Meganium. I'm not sure. Anyways, to kind of prove herself, he evolved into a Sceptile. Same with Charizard. Charizard was pissed off at the fact that Aerodactyl was flying away and he couldn't fight anybody, so he evolved to be able to fight him off. And so evolution can happen in a number of different ways, whereas Mega Evolution can only happen during a battle. So I guess that's how you can see it. Evolution is random and can happen in any moment, but Mega Evolution is strictly unlocking the power inside of you for a battle. And then you have the adrenaline rush, and as soon as the adrenaline goes away, well, then you go back to normal. That's why they go back to their regular form or whatever. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know if I truly understood your request. Desert, let me know down in the comments. As well as anybody else who saw this video, let me know down below. What do you think? What can you see as the reason there is a difference between regular evolution and Mega Evolution? I don't know. That's basically gonna be it for this video. You can kind of tell I was kind of like stringing stuff along randomly, like it wasn't very structured correctly. But I don't know. I couldn't. I don't know if I truly understood the question that he wanted to know. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Also, for those of you guys who watched my Bloody Platinum walkthrough, college life has seriously messed me up. There's a lot of stuff I got to do. and it's still taking me a while to make the special video before the champion battle. So as soon as I can finish that video, I'll upload that, and then I have plans for a Clement video. I want to make another Clement video, and I'm probably gonna make that either tonight, but I'm gonna upload it like probably on Monday or Tuesday. So hopefully you look forward to that. But anyways, guys, this has been SoresanCrockxen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Also, if you haven't checked out my X and Y episode review that I uploaded today, I really appreciate it. But anyways, I'll see you guys later.